And this is M80, and we are in the infected. Alright. So today's big plan is we're going to try to find that four-wheeler. The all-elusive four-wheeler that has been evading us all, pretty well all season right now. So we're going to see if we can't get that. Alright, there we are. We finally broke that 100 curse. We are at 101 now. That's awesome. I do hope everybody's having an awesome day, and definitely welcome everybody to the stream. And be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. It's great to see everybody here. Always awesome to have everyone. What I'm figuring we're gonna do, got to try to, I'm gonna head out in the morning. We're gonna start heading out in the mornings, what the plan is. So right now I'm gonna try to get a few things done. I do want to, had a suggestion, put a workbench over here, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Welcome Mike, welcome Rufus, welcome Roman. Welcome everybody, glad to have y'all here. Hope y'all are doing well today. Hope everybody's having an amazing hump day. Alright, there we go. We are going to get a crap load of biofuel. We don't have enough nails for that, so... Oh, nice! You bought a new mic? That always is helpful, Rufus. New mics are always great. I've had mine for a little while, and it does really good. It's just one off of Amazon, but so far it's done really well for me. Welcome, Rye! Welcome, welcome! Let's see, where is that? Okay. I kind of got turned around. My stall bench is way over there. I'm going to have to add some more ways up and down, I think. So we are going to have to do that, but, we'll get there. Maybe have to sometime unlock the elevator. Might be a cool thing to do. Three, four, five. 3, 4, 5. There we go. We're going to make that workbench up there by the town hall. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Delphina. Hope you are doing awesome today. Glad to see everybody here. Glad y'all have all decided to come join me today. This wonderful Wednesday evening. At least this evening for me. Some people it may not be, but where I'm at, it was a nice wild day at work, so glad to be home, glad to be here with y'all all today. Let's get some more bacon going. Alright. I do need to gather up food to feed my animals so they can be getting stuff. But yeah, definitely a great idea to have a workbench here by the town hall. So we have done that. And of course, thank you to the viewer that suggested that. Okay, I know what do I have? As long as you did not grab him, he will stay at that location. So if you did not grab him, you do not have to worry about it. He'll stay there. So now if you grab him, of course, then he will move. Because after a little while, he will despawn and will move away from there, so. I am going to go out and about in the morning time. I'm going to wait till first thing in the morning. We're going to head out early. Getting some bacon cooked for us for breakfast, you know. Gonna try to do just a few things. We'll probably have like a can of fruit or something like that. I have been unloading the truck, so, but we're gonna try to get a few things done around the base tonight before we head out in the morning to go find the foiler. That's a big plan. I mean, I'm ready to find that thing. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Let's just put all of you in there. I'm gonna grab y'all out here after a little while. It's not in the right spot. Okay. I am gonna drive because I've got the garage, so if I find the foiler, we can recall it back. So yeah, I'm gonna drive, but I am gonna try the trick. Whenever I find it, I'm gonna try the trick that Roman suggested on there and see how that works. I'm kind of curious about that because he told me that you can have the four-wheeler and anywhere on the map you can hit the O button and it should recall the trailer to you. So we're gonna give that a whirl and see how that works out for us. Because I always love to get different tips and tricks from everybody. On any game that I'm playing, it's always great to do that. I don't mind one bit on there. I'm gonna wait. We aren't gonna try to go to the trader though. I'm just gonna go loot a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, I think I'm gonna kind of start. Probably, we're going to run up this way. We're going to try to make this circle. See if we can get through these 3 towns. Possibly even that one. Because I am going to loot. I'm going to be full loot goblin today. We're just going to go loot crazy. If we don't find it there, then we will probably the next day we'll come back to base, spend the night at the base, and then go out here and check these. Although, I think I've already been to that one, didn't I? Isn't that where I found Mike? And I know that I didn't fully loot the town, but I don't... It would have popped up the foiler there because I'd already been there. Or at least I think that it should have. Oh, I've already found the trailer. I've already fixed the trailer. We are golden on that one. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I've already got... In fact, the trailer was right here. I found that. It was actually right beside the truck. I got really lucky on that, so... yeah, so that's already, you know... Don't have to worry about that none. Oh, over there on the one side? Yeah, I think he's either at that area or... I believe it's either that town or that town. One of those 2 towns, if I remember right. Are really the only 2 spots that he spawns in. If my memory serves me right. Which I'm not going to promise that, you know. Okay, let's see how we are. We are horrible on power. Go ahead and fire that up because I want to keep that going. We, of course, are trying to keep that cement going. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure. Of course, I emptied that out. We got all the boxes emptied out. Ready to go loot crazy. I got a friend right there I need to do something with, so let's go ahead. Yeah, let's take one of these guys. See, what are you? Pig? I don't really want a pig, but we'll take this bear. And we will. That's alright. That is alright. Oop. I need to remember to wash my hands. Definitely. Let's grab him off. That way the truck is completely empty and the animal trap, the new animal trap is working awesomely. I mean, doesn't look like we caught anything in the old one, but you know, the new one's doing awesome. I need to go wash my hands before I forget about that and do something dumb. Okay. Can you no longer wash your hands at the sink? Did I miss something here? Anyone? Yeah. I don't get that. You used to be able to wash your hands at the sink. What's up with that? Anybody have that issue? You know, ask him for a friend. Oh, me. Okay, there we go. Alright, we do need to... One other thing that we need to do. Let's get that. I need another cart. Definitely need another cart. So let's go ahead and put you out there. We'll grab the planks. Yeah. Yeah, I like keeping it there on that side. It does very well for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. I will fix you right on up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me... We're going to get kind of a grand view of it. Alright. Oh, that kind of... Well, there's part of it. Let's see. The trees are in the way. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Alright, I'll do kind of a walk around. Of course, we still got a lot left to fill in. Need to get tons of solar panels. Got to get my wind turbine, my wind farm going. Alright, let me see. Oh, stamina. At least I'm at the 108 on stamina. Yeah, the trees kind of block the view a little bit, so... That's technically the back side, but technically the front side, kind of. Might should have done this on the other side instead of over here. But, you know. Let's see. There we go. Okay, there we go. Kind of pan around a little bit, and we still got a few more you know, tree houses that I want to get made out and everything. This is just kind of the start of it. Well, tell her thank you. I am glad that she likes it. Alright, let's try to keep from getting sidetracked completely, but I'm going to. Oh, dang it. Yeah. You know, I made the cart to carry the ore, but I forgot to get the wood for the boxes, so yep, that's where I'm at right now. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's get these boxes put down so that way I can move stuff around with the cart. Because it's kind of getting to the point where I definitely need a cart for moving stuff around, especially once we get back with hopefully all kinds of loot. Because, like I said, we're going to be going full loot goblin. And of course, if you're going to go full loot goblin, run over to the merch store and pick you up a full loot goblin shirt. Actually, I think I've been thinking about it some, and I kind of want to try to do something special for the months of October. So I am planning on, I'm going to try my very first ever giveaway for the merch. It's going to be every $5 spent on the merch is going to put you in the entry for a $50 Steam card at the end of the month. So go over there, buy a sticker, you will get entered to win the Steam card. Gonna give that a whirl, see how it does. Alright, and we are chunky. Alrighty. There we go. Let's go up. Let's see. The only thing that I am kind of lacking on is I'm lacking on eggs right now. That's not good. I was thinking about making a couple of... Well, we can make all of these into... let's see. I do not yet. I have not got to that yet. I wish that I did. I've got to see. I do have some stickers, but I have not got to the holographic yet. See, we got 5 of those, so I don't know that we got the spot, but we may remove some bacon so that way we've got room for it. Let's go ahead. We need... Well, we got enough that we can make one of them, so that's good. Oh, we need fruit salad, don't we? Or not fruit salad. Veggie salad, yes. Okay. Do I have a empty enough box that I can put that stuff in? Yes, I do. Move you until I can make some veggie salad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And that should be 4 of each, I do believe. So let's go. Which I do have quite a bit of shirts, quite a bit of different things. I've got several coffee mugs on there. Got just a vast assortment of different stuff. And like I said, I've never tried doing anything like that, so it's just kind of my first experimentation with it. But if it goes over well, we are going to be doing it on a pretty regular basis here and there. I need one more veggie salad, don't I? That I do. And of course, if it does, prizes will be increasing and stuff like that. So there we go. We got tons of stew mix. Put that in there. Get that, get that, get that. And let's rock this out. And there we go, full ration. I think I might take that with me on the trip, just in case, you know, do need to get some water. Got to get hydrated up. Okay, let's go ahead, water. Alright, and let's see what time we are, 8:48. So we've still got time that we can do something around here. So let's try to, I know what needs to be done. I need to finish up the railing over here. It definitely needs to happen. Okay. I'm thinking about, while I'm out and about, going on and switching Mike over to stones too. And in case you didn't notice, my tree has respawned, so. Oh yeah? Yep. That will happen. Mistakes will happen. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, definitely. Grab a third saw bench, Rufus, if you haven't. Yeah, definitely agree with Roman on there. If you only got 2, 3's the way to go, because you carry 3 logs at a time, so you can load all 3 of them at the same time. Really good way for early on to get going. So yes, definitely agree with Roman on that. That's, I always like myself, you know, I like to have early on, I like to have the 3 saw benches, and I like to have 6 of the little stone, yeah. Where is it? Right here. 6 of the stone forges. Because you can have 5 of them doing stone and 2 of them doing ingots, and every time you get the 5 that do stones done, you got 2 more, or enough for 2 ingots, and you just kind of cycle through there. It does really good. Oh, well, thank you, Rye. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Let's get some smelting done while we are waiting for the night. That's a good idea. I need to do that, definitely. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can, you know, get the four-wheeler. I'm hoping I can get enough part or stuff to sell that I can go ahead and start, you know, really getting down with getting the sell stuff to make money, stuff like that. You know, struggling a little bit with words today. Okay, let's put that away. I want to move all you. Actually, go ahead and take all of y'all. And kind of full on boxes, really. Yeah, I definitely got to get some stuff smelted down. That is for sure. Which, we are doing really good on ores right now, so that is definitely a big plus. Let's go grab a whole bunch of planks. No, I have not heard anything. I need to hop over there to the Discord sometime and try to see what's going on. But no, I haven't heard anything. I'm ready to give it a whirl, though. Of course, whenever the new story mode, I'm going to want to try to start a new season to play that. So it's kind of, you know, kind of want to... Hopefully it's... I want it here, but there again, I want it to be a little while so I can finish out this season, you know? It's kind of a, you know, one of those things where... I definitely want to finish this build out, get this season done before it comes, but I want the new story mode. I want to check it out. I'm excited to have it come around, which if it does, what I might do, I might go ahead and finish this season out if it comes before the end of the season, and maybe do a recorded playthrough with the new story mode. I don't know. I'll just have to kind of play it by ear, see how it goes, and go from there. I don't know, because right now, I mean, honestly, I've got the recorded 7 Days to Die, but 7 Days to Die, it just doesn't do much anymore on YouTube. It just kind of, it's almost dead, it feels, you know. I like the game. I've always enjoyed playing it, but there again, it just does not get the views at all that it used to, so. I am pondering some different games to try, so I don't know. I've got a few others that kind of looking into, but there again, if you got any kind of suggestions, I am always open. Something that you might want to see. Of course, my No One Survived, I've started a new season on there. I am going to be doing a very large castle build is what I'm going to do on there. I've got a whole layout in my mind. It's going to probably be the biggest build I've ever done on No One Survived. So... kind of interested to see how that's going to work out, and looking forward to seeing how it's going to work out, you know. Get a bunch of aluminum made. This is going to kind of get me stuff that I really should try to get done, you know, like the ingot storage, definitely. That way we can start working some on here. Of course, I still got to go another row up. I don't know. Yeah, we're only going to be able to go the 3 up, but I think that's going to be quite a bit once you get several different rows up there. I do believe so. I think you're pretty well spot on with that, Mike. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and eat that ration pack. I was going to save it, but you know what? Never mind. We're just going to go ahead and eat it. Be done. Yeah, I do believe that you're pretty spot on with that, Mike. Which, I've got that... I'm doing the Western mod is what I'm trying to do. a series on right now. I was hoping that might hit alright, but like I said, it just doesn't seem to be. But I'm trying to decide what... I know I've seen a bunch of people like TBF and That Foolish Girl and stuff like that playing that new game out. Well, it's not really new. It's been out for a while, but I've had it before. I've had it for a while. What was it? I'm going to look that up. It's killing me. Oh, what was that? Imagine y'all could tell me before I even find it. Rising World, that's it. Yeah, I think that's right. That has been kind of popping out. I thought about trying that out, because I do have the game. I've had it from the... Played it from the very first iteration of it before the update that everybody's playing it on whenever it was kind of really, really cheesy graphics. Okay, we are... Ooh. Alright, you know what? Let's get that. The, it's actually on my channel that you can go to it. It actually shows up with the channel and everything. The store does. No, it won't. You've got to actually go to the, actually into the channel, go shopping. You should be able to click on one of the items and it should pull you to the shop. I don't know. That one, I've seen a lot of people play Schedule 1. That's one that it's never really interested me. I don't know. Just not really. Like I said, I've seen quite a few on do it, but me, myself, it's not something that I was ever really interested in. I know a lot of people have played it and done stuff on it, but it's just one that doesn't seem like my cup of tea, but, you know. That's one beauty about games, is you don't have to... Not everybody's got to have the same likes on there. Alright, let's get... Aren't you... Oh, you're Cobalt? Oh, okay. Oh man, I screwed up, didn't I? Oh, yes I did. Hold on, that's... Yeah, I messed way up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Whoopsie. Oh, and you aren't gonna fit. You suck. Come on now. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to redo that. I made a bunch of cobalt shelves that... Wow. Okay, well. I'm not gonna mess with fixing that right now. Oh me. Those were meant to be aluminum, but mistakes, of course, were made there. Oh me. Alright, let's get hopefully some stones. Try to keep this rolling while I'm gone. Trying to make sure everything is good and topped off. Okay, move all you. Oh boy. Oh man, we are still chunky. Let's see, 4, 12, 16, 20. Okay. Nowhere near as early of a start as I was planning on. Kinda could have stayed up later. Okay. That's it. We are going, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I want to do one more thing. Oh. It always happens just for a big trip. I want to put him on stone stone crates. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's a bear. Of course. Alright, off we go. We are going. And hitting the wrong button, but we are going. There we go. Well, at least I didn't flip it. That's a plus. Alright, let's get on this journey. Oh, crazy driving. Alright. There we go. Alright, off we go. Maybe I'll have decent luck and it won't be the last town that I go to. Of course, my luck is it's going to wind up being the lighthouse area that it spawned in. That'd be about right. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Aside from one has 3 ropes and one has 2 gas cans in there. They are completely empty. So, I should be good to go. Should be ready for all kinds of loot. Alright. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you. Like I said, it's going to be running throughout the months of October. So, and I'm thinking, so I'm going to say everybody start kind of getting your sinking caps on, and there is going to be a new infected build-off coming off. So, you know, it's going to be kind of a, you know, just kind of a good build-off on a awesome creation type deal that we're going to wind up trying to do again. And once we get to, I think once the end of it, it's going to be put out on a vote on YouTube as to who the winner is. So, but that is something in the near future. So, be kind of, if you want to join, be kind of thinking about what maybe you want to do your build on. If you want to do a kind of, you know, subject build, or if you just want to build a massive base, something like that. But that's just some future stuff coming on the channel. So alright, let's see. We are coming up to this first small town. You know what? They're kind of all being chill right now. Let's see if we can't get a few. Yeah, that was skill. Needed to aim a little bit high, I think. Ooh, we are bringing all of them, all the Vambies to the yard, and I got hit there, got hit there. Hey, quit throwing stones. Asshole. Oh, you... Okay, now I know I saw another one somewhere around here. Where'd he go? Dang, that's some skilled archery skills right there. Yeah. A whole lot better at the bow with at Icarus. Icarus, I get deadly with that bow. It's not so much. It's not going right. Yeah, I thought that there was one still around there. There we go. Ramming speed. Well, just trying to get a little bit of play with the bow. Not just completely run them all over. But it was not going well. Okay, I think I might have the clown. Yeah, the clown tiered out. That's right. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're a little ways away. No fooler here, obviously. So first town is a bus for the four-wheeler, but that's alright. We did get a little bit of gas, which I'll probably put in the truck. And welcome to the stream, Rand Ace Muse. If I'm having all kinds of trouble with using my words tonight, I apologize. Oh me. All right. Let's see. Oh, really? Yeah. That's what I'm kind of figuring that it's going to take me, apparently, on this placer. Is most of the town searching out. Like I said, I'll probably get through searching every town, and then it be, you know, spawn down there at the lighthouse. Yeah. I think it was Roman that said that last playthrough or last stream or two back, talking about, yeah, it'd wind up being at the lighthouse or something. Ooh. All the good stuff. Alright, we'll put all the big stuff here. So I want to put the fuel elsewhere. Actually, I want to put fuel in there. We were running low. Come on. There we go. Let's put small stuff in here. Of course, now I got to shift click everything. Ooh, I should put that biofuel in there. That stuff there, and we will start putting ores in here. Let's get fuel going. Or get that rope in there. Let's get going. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's continue on our journey around the north side of the map. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I flattened that one like a pancake. That had to have hurt. Where did he go? Where did I go? Dude, I hit that one so hard. He must have went through the map. Good God. I hit him so hard he just vaporized. Holy cow. I mean, he's nowhere to be found. He's not under the truck. Wow. Oh, yeah? I'm kind of curious about trying to actually do a build in one of the large buildings in the city is what I'm kind of curious about trying sometime. Yes, the fuel gauge does work on here. Oh yeah, ooh. There we go, we got that one. Yeah, you can go by the fuel gauge. So because if you had noticed, I had maybe an eighth of a tank before I filled up, and now it's showing a full tank after doing the fuel. So I love that about the truck on here, that it actually has a working fuel gauge. The only thing that I wish that it had was mirrors. I wish you could have actual mirrors to see, you know, what's behind you, stuff like that. Alright, so far nothing too great on these trucks and everything. But like I said, we're going full loot goblin on this episode, so we are, you know, I'm wearing my full loot goblin shirt today, so we are going loot goblin. Go ahead. I don't have anything that I'm wanting to put in there. Let's put food in here. Boiled food, I'm not even going to waste space with it. I'm just... It's not worth it. I'm going to put this ration in this. That's kind of my go box, you know. Oh, yeah? Yeah. You're going to build an apartment building? That's cool. I've questioned doing that, a large apartment building before. Well, I did on No One Survived. One time I did the skyscraper on there. So I've seen some, I can't remember which game it was, on Steam, some people, I think it was on the Infected, one did an apartment complex, and it was an absolutely awesome build. That's why I love the Infected so much. It's because of the building style. I mean, I do love that. And that's one thing that I noticed about that Rising World was TBF was talking about on there, that he really liked the building style in that too. So I'm kind of wondering about that one. So there you go. That's, you know, hey, you know, it does not hurt to do. Guess what we just found? Oh. And it wasn't even the last POI. Oh, they vanished. Okay. Gonna leave that running and stay in case we gotta. Alright, let's see. Okay, I wanna get a little bit to a safe spot real quick. And then we are gonna, yeah, right here. This should be decent. Let's see. Holy cow. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, fucker. Where are you? Yeah, that is awesome. So in case you did not know, right there's video proof that Roman was actually, is 100% correct on there. That is awesome. Thank you, Roman. That is definitely wild. And really cool. Yeah, it's on sale. So it's, I don't know, I've been thinking about it. I know that foolish girl has been playing it, and it looks like it's doing really well for her. It looks like TBF is getting pretty good views on there, so I'm thinking about trying it out. Give it a whirl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it, you know, it's really cool seeing bugs like that and stuff like that until they do fix it. I think it's really neat. And fun. But yeah, after so long, I imagine it's going to get fixed where it won't do that. Yes, I noticed that, which I've got Nightingale, but yes, it is free on Epic tomorrow. So if you have not played Nightingale and you want to play it, go get it free on the Epic Store tomorrow. So, and it's a great game. Nightingale is awesome. I want to try to get a big, that's one game that I want to do sometime in the future, do a big multiplayer. Maybe after we get done with Icarus, maybe. We'll look into something like that. Maybe doing a multiplayer Nightingale. I think that would be fun. What do I can drop the spoiled food. We're going to be able to lose enough weight. Ooh, I can have the cooked ribs. I can eat those. I can drink the water. You good there? Okay, did I grab that fuel? Yes, I did. Okay, let's hop up to the safety of the roof of the truck for right now. And we're going to put that there. Move all that there. Let's do cans there. Ooh, let's do the repair kits there. Everything that'll fit there. Got food. We do have a liver. I should have looked around before I jumped down. It's a wonder that I didn't make a big mistake. What is Nightingale? It is a... Oh yeah, you were right about that trailer. I did it all the way over here. I found the four-wheeler over here, Roman. And boom, there's the ATV, and let me see. Right there, I called over the trailer. It was really awesome. So, yeah, it's like an RPG survival game type deal. You're right, Mike. It is very much so like that. But, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And, you know, free on the Epic Store. I mean, heck, with the Epic Store, I'll get games that I might not even play because they were free. I've got a whole library over there of free games just because they were free. I already got that house, didn't I? Ooh, he barely even had a chance. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I miss playing Zelda. I loved Zelda. Played that so much growing up. As a kid. I think I played every one until it got into the Switch. I haven't really done much with Switch. So. Alright. There we go. We are looking good on supplies. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. We're getting a decent amount of mechanical parts. Not that great on electrical. See, I definitely want to try to get that... Oh, let's have that potato. Baked potato. Thank you. Let's go down. Go on and get us a big drink. Okay. Yes, I did. Yeah, at least until they decide to patch it out, you know. That would be about right. They decide to patch that out where you can't get it, but I'll just recall everything. Oh, really? Yeah, I think I beat the original Zelda, I think everyone for the regular Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64. I think that's about whenever I don't remember any after that one. That's not to say that I did not beat them, just don't remember, because, you know, some younger recreational activities might affect that a little bit, you know. Just saying. Yeah, they do. I do agree on that, Roman. They do kind of sound, you know, a little martial artish. Alright. But it's awesome that we have already accomplished the big goal for what we were setting out to do on the stream. That is absolutely awesome to get it done, and that, you know, we're out, ready to go. So that means that we can definitely finish out our looting. Maybe have time to go back and get some stuff done around the base too, possibly. What time is it? We're 3:15 and already on the third town, you know. So I think we could possibly do all the way around right there. Get that, you know. I mean, finding the Fooler, I'm not that worried about marking towns now, so that way I don't, you know, I know which ones I've hit. Stuff like that. And some of the, going with some martial art type sounding, with the Vambies, some of them are like ninja stealthy, coming running at you, don't make any sound, just all of a sudden, boom, they're attacking you without you even knowing that they're around. Alright. I remember early on whenever all of them would make sound whenever you ran across it. Of course, I remember also the early... Well, I never played on the very first map, so I never did have the play with the original Vambies that were more like the zombies and everything like that. I played, like I said, whenever I started playing, it was in this map, so it was the diggers and stuff like that were just did look totally different. No. Alright, spoiled food. We're getting out of here. Be gone with you. Alright. Let's go on. Carry on forward. Let's see. Oop. See if my aim's getting any better. Oh, I totally missed on that guy. Timed that totally wrong. That one went right. Hit him. Didn't get a headshot, but hit him. There we go. Get that spear out, because there's a wolf around. Where are you at, Mr. Wolfie? Alright. While we're right here. Oh, you... Oh, he got the leaps. There you go. You played on the previous map. Oh yeah. I know that you could get where you could play, I don't know if you still can play the previous version or not, but I know there for a while you were able to, but I haven't looked here lately. Yeah, that's where Mike could be. Right here is the other spot. So it is this town right here. Sounds like that wolf is close. Nice. All kinds of gas. Could have swore that I just saw a Vambi up there. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Be kind of cool if you could climb the ladders and get up to the rooftop too. And you open the map. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can go over to that island. Uh-huh. I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't that foolish girl do a build on that island? Oh, that should have hit him. Poke you with a stick. Dang, he took several hits. Okay. I don't want to leave the arrow behind. I thought that she did. I thought that I remembered seeing her. She's built all kinds of places, though. Of course, she's done all kinds of seasons on the Infected, too, so, you know. Let's see. Alright, we got a good amount of gas out of that. And let's get out of here before we get bit in the butt by the wolf. Alright. That's on No One Survived, the 1, 2, or 3. The Infected, you can. It's only this map unless you do the previous version of it. Because as far as I know, there's only been 2 maps on the Infected so far since its existence that I know of. Which, I mean, to be honest on this game is freaking amazing considering it is done by a solo developer, you know. So, I mean, just that simple fact of what this is, considering it is, you know, one person doing this is awesome. Yeah. It can get overwhelming after a little while. That's what a lot of, you know, a lot of people don't really take into consideration, especially whenever you're doing YouTube. I mean, you know, you get a bunch of games going on, trying to remember, you know, certain buttons and stuff like that, you know. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're a runner. You got an arrow in your head there. You know, trying to remember all the stuff for the games, everything like that. There's a lot to it. It can get a bit overwhelming at times. But it's fun. I love doing it. I love having all of y'all here. You know, especially on these streams. This is why I do so many streams. It's because I just love having everybody here. I love, you know, the conversation with everybody. It is awesome. I love all of my members. You know, y'all are what makes it worthwhile to keep going. Keep trying to push harder to, you know. Because in the long run, I would love to make this a full-time job. But, you know, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to get there. Because you know what they say, what's that old saying? Do what you love for work and you never work a day in your life, you know. And I would love to try to become a content creator. That is a dream of mine, so I'm going to try to make that dream happen. Okay, what are y'all doing? Come on now. There we go. Hey, chicken. Alright, let's spear out real quick. Okay. Buddy. Ooh, yeah, you go into that house. I like it whenever they go into the house. It's kind of... Hey, buddy. Yeah, you just walk on through. You keep on walking. Keep on walking. Yes. Yes, that is. Yep, you gotta, you know, gotta follow your dreams, give it your all, you know. We want that egg. Want that. Okay, I gotta put some stuff away. And we got a friend out there. I need to remember. Here you go. Oop. Run, jump. Okay. Like I said, those guys can be pretty stealthy at times. We are getting a decent collection of right? You know, I really don't need all these melons and they take up too much space, so. There again, you know, with the challenge of the season, or yeah, this season, it kind of don't really, you know, I get so many of them from the greenhouse that I don't really need them. And I can't really eat them out on the road, so all they do is take up 4 slots. I want the eggs, because, I mean, I can use them, I can sell them, they sell good. I can, you know, eat, or not eat them, but only if we get sick. That is part of the rules. Only use them for medication, not for actual nourishment, so... So it's kind of pointless to keep the stuff like that because all it's going to do is take up space that I don't need to take up, that I can use to get more stuff, you know. Because we want more stuff. We want all the loot. Every bit of loot. You know, like bacon and stuff like that. Yeah, that stuff's going to be useful for us. Because we can make food with it. I'm thinking about possibly once we get ready to go to the trader. Like I said, it won't be this run, but we are going to store up stuff to take to the trader. You know. But whenever I go there, I was thinking about trying to make some of the food and trying to, you know, give that a try on there. To make some stuff, sell that, see what's worth selling of the food. Come on, stamina. We are actually getting some okay medical. That's pretty awesome. That's not a common thing on these runs. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, we have got up there. Let's go ahead and hit this little POI. And then we can head back to home. What I'm planning on doing. Because it is getting to be that time. So, let's head back to home. And go from there. This little POI, if this is the one that I'm thinking of, which I don't know if it is, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, there's not much here. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just a random house out in the middle of nowhere, you know. Random house and garage. Not even going to worry about shutting off the truck. We're going to keep that heater running for us, you know. It's snowing out there. We got to keep the heater running. Come on now. Ooh, that's nice. That's a lot of good stuff there. And we got a decent amount of ores. You know. It's still not quite like going to the big city. But what's up? What's up, Biggles? Welcome, welcome. How are you today, my friend? Alright, let's continue on. We're just going to head on to the house now. And we are making it, looks like we're making it in before, well, I cannot. Remember, that's part of the rules of the season, is I only can use the cooked or prepared food, otherwise, unless it's for medical. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to stop here. I'm going to have to just plow through these guys. I love doing this right here. Get all of them gathered up together and just... It's a lot more fun coming in from the other side because you just run all their asses over at one time. Alright, I'm going to have to. Yep. This is just such good loot here. Oh, I hate it whenever they do that shit. Okay. Let's take out our spear just in case. Yeah, the loot's always so great here, so we gotta stop here. And more medical. Nice. That is really nice. I like it. All right. Let's keep this going. Of course, that's empty. Oops, saving lag. That's a big downfall with the autosave, but by God, after that one incident, I'm not going to turn it off. You know, that sucked tremendously. But I do think that I have figured out the problem and I got it fixed, but I still don't want to take a chance. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things that don't want to risk it. We really just don't want to risk it at all. So, yeah, we are getting some really good stuff. Okay. Of course, I'm putting all the bandages in this box. Reason why... Well, oh, okay. Reason why is, you know, you go to auto sort and you have them in the other containers. It's going to pull all your bandages out from your bag, and I don't want to do that. I need them. All right. I'm in the yeah, it's the truck. Yep, yep. It was actually one of the first vehicles that I found, which I just found the four-wheeler just a little while ago. So I've got that, but we've got the garage built, so I can bring that back to base now. Let's see, which... Ooh, I can take this road. And be good to go. Yeah, I love the truck on here. And welcome to the stream, Ashley. Oh, you forgot about that you can recall it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Once you find it, of course, it's not... It would have been kind of cool if it brought it back like how the trailer did with that. That was a pretty cool trick on there. Which, if you did not catch that, you can, anywhere on the map, if you're on the four-wheeler and you've got the trailer repaired, you can hit the O button and bring the trailer to you. Roman told me to do that, and it's really cool. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's nice to have, and plus, it's kind of OP. I mean, really, because you can just run over the Vambies. They can't hurt you in the truck at all. So it's kind of a little bit OP, but, you know, I like it. It's fun. Oh, talking about the watermelon. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's okay. Alright, there we go. And we are playing Demolition Derby, running into the trees. Okay. Oop, let's shut this off. Alright, here we go. Make it up to the ramp and recall the ATV. There we go. That's awesome. Recall the truck. Let's bring the truck up to where it's got to be. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, give me just a second, and I will definitely take care of that for you. Let me go. Okay, well, right up here, this is the smelting area, which is down on the ground and right by the cave, which I'm over here at this cave across from the big city. So this is pretty well the only ground area. I've got the garage up on top of it. The barn, this is not going to be the permanent place. This is the main storage, building area, and house. I've got, of course, all my workbenches, all my storage. Back here I got the butchers. I'm probably going to make this into like a little butcher area. Might make a little kitchenette right here. You know, up here we've got this. I'm going to put into the living area so that way we got the view out there. This side's going to be the bedroom. Got closet right here. Going to be making a bathroom right here. And of course, out of the bedroom, you got to have a nice walkout balcony. You know. Got to have beautiful area, you know. Let's go. Gonna go grab me some food so that way I will get some energy back. And of course, over here is Mike's little treehouse area. We've got the town hall set up. Kind of walk right in. Let me grab a little bit of food here. We're gonna just down some stuff, get our stats looking all good. There we go. Alright, and then you come out here, of course, got the tree. Then we got Mike's house. He's got a nice little area. Over there, I've got security, a wall built up right there. And we come out, of course, got a walk around porch all the way around the building. Over here, I do have my greenhouse area. I know that it's not necessary, but I'm gonna build it anyways. I'm gonna put 2 greenhouses up here just because I want them. Simple as that. It's not really needed. You don't need 2 greenhouses. I just want them, you know. It was, I'll be honest, it was a bit of a trick trying to build with the houses or with the trees and everything like that. It got to be a little bit of a trick, but we got it figured out. Some of them you had to cut down, let the tree respawn, stuff like that. And over here is going to be this is my power area, my power solar panel treehouse area where I'm going to have the batteries. I've got to chop down the tree and move the batteries in after I get enough to build or have enough batteries. Oh, you built in the same spot? Nice. And then this is my front gate. I've still got another wall over there that I've got to build. This is my main gate in and out, and of course I've got walkways to get back and forth. I am going to probably put a solar farm, or not a solar farm, but a windmill farm up on these or somewhere like that. Or I might do it on that back area. I don't know. I haven't fully decided that yet. Vote during the stream. Well, I don't know that the build off would be during the stream, or would be a streamed one. It's going to be kind of separate. And everybody joining in, I am, through the months of October, I am running a, on my merch store, there is a giveaway going for a $50 Steam card. To any purchase of $5 gets you 1 entry in for the giveaway on the to win the Steam card. But you get more power from these solar panels than you do the wind. But the wind turbines, on the other hand, they give you power all the time. So it's kind of, it's hard to really say which one is actually better. It's actually better to have a good combination of both of them. Like I said, you can get more power with the solar. That's going to get you more initial power. You build solars and have a decent amount of batteries, you're going to be okay, but you're going to run, you know, you have too much stuff, you're going to run out of power at night. I mean, it's just the way that it's going to be. You've got to really watch that. Whereas if you got the wind turbines, it takes a lot of them to get the power that you would get for the solar panels, but you don't have to worry about that not having the power for it. So it's kind of, yeah, really it is. It's kind of 50-50. It's, you know, half a dozen one way, half a dozen another. Yeah, that it does. But there again, it's 1,500 coins for the water wheel. So it is expensive. But it is definitely by far the better way to go if you can afford it. Which right now I do have a couple of generator backups that I'm running. Which I need to turn that off right now because we are getting power going in. And that's what's keeping me going right now, is having those generator backups that I can turn on at night and keep everything flowing. I don't know that I would recommend those. I mean, simply the fact that they are expensive to run. But I kind of bad choices, you know, and decided to get them. It's just kind of the way that it goes sometimes, you know. Sometimes you make bad decisions, and that, to me, that was a bad decision on my... I do have to say that, you know, mistakes were definitely made there. So, you know, it's just the way that it goes sometimes. All right. A decent sized battery bank, yeah, but you've also got to have, on the other hand, if you do have a decent sized battery bank, you got to remember, you got to have the power to be able to recharge those during the day as well. So you've got to have enough to coming in that you can recharge your batteries, because just a decent sized solar bank or decent sized, yeah, Raichi goes crazy with them. She does awesome. Her power plant, if you have not checked that out, I definitely recommend checking that out. That thing is awesome. She does pretty cool. She does actually really cool builds. So I recommend going and checking out her channel, definitely. Which you can find any of the links to all of my friends that do YouTube. So you can find any of their links on my Discord and everything. So definitely go show them some love. Alright, let's see. We got that cleared out. We can make a few rations now. Now we got the eggs. We need to feed our animals. We just got a whole metric ton of stuff to try to do. So, and we already got more spoiled food. That's, I mean, that's one thing. There's no shortage of food in there with just that one solar panel, or not solar, greenhouse. I mean, like I said, I really don't have to have 2 of them. I just want 2 of them. Is mainly all that there is to it. It's, like I said, it's not really a have-to thing. What am I... Oh... Yeah. I was busy talking, not paying attention. And I did not need to make all those. So, yeah, that happened. But, it's okay. I need these. See, we got 4. We need 8 eggs. 8 eggs right there. Mushrooms. And we need melons. That's what we're after. Melons. Give me all the melons. Yeah, that is true, right? That is true. You did very much on... You did a whole bunch on the build-off whenever we had that. That was awesome. There we go. And let's get one more melon. And we've got... I mean, we got a good amount of full ration packs, so... It's really good. There we go. Got 10 of them right now. Heck yeah. Got 4 of the small, 1 of the fish right now. We need to get some more fish going on. That would help. Alright. Trees look pretty awesome with the snow on there. That looks really cool with the treehouse. Check that out. How cool does that look? I like it. Which, this is... Yeah, this is the first winter here, isn't it? That's awesome. I love that. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead... Yeah, let's get some solar panels made up, because we've already got some out there. Just take my cart. Go ahead and take a full amount of those, full amount of those. I remember it's aluminum, cobalt, copper, and iron for those. So we'll just take much as we can carry. I don't have any more boxes. Okay, never mind. Well, I was going to say, if I had another box, I could carry 3 boxes with me at a time. But that's okay. We'll get what we got, and we'll make a run back. This will be a good... Oh, it does. Yeah, it does take copper. I just got a lot of copper in those right now. Okay. Oh, I had a little bit. There we go. There, we need more iron. I have more iron, more aluminum. Oh. That'll help some right there. Get more solar panels in to bring in more power, so that will definitely help out. Put those all back. Go ahead and get these fired up. Go. Do need to, yeah, I need to deal with that. Oh, they still got a little bit of food. Never mind. They're alright. See how many of these we can get made up. There we go. That's going to help power. Just see what our intake is right now. Of course, it is 9 a.m. So not quite the brightest part of the day, but we still got 600 coming in. Oh man, that's nice. Okay. I'm good with that. We could probably build a... Yeah, I know that we could build a couple more batteries. Go ahead and do that. Get our electrical parts. Because those... I mean, yes, could sell those. Could get a lot of money off that stuff, but... We are going to need a metric ton of those, so it's kind of The mechanical parts, I'm more apt to sell those because those, you know, are less likely to need as many of. So let's see, move all. Take that aluminum. Take the iron. Yeah, that is good on there. That is definitely good. Go ahead and get some more aluminum up and going. Of course, don't need to take the whole box. Alright. There we go. See what all we need for these. Aluminum, copper, and lead. We're going to need some more lead. Well, alright, Rufus. Thank you for coming by. I sure will. I don't have a whole lot longer than I'm going to be running. So, it is almost getting to the end. Of course, Wednesday night stream, I mean, it only usually runs about 2 hours, so... we go. I do need to go ahead and move all that. Yeah, I definitely got to work on getting a bunch of the materials melted out and everything like that. Let's see, that's 4, 8, 10, another 10, 10. I mean, the thing with the drying rack is you're going to have it, it's going to last you a whole lot longer. So for, you know, you can dry your meat and it'll, I can't remember what the timer is, but it does last you a whole lot longer. I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, like 20 hours, somewhere in that. You know, so for that, it is, to me, it is definitely worthwhile getting. I do believe, yes, the, you know, the drying rack is worth it for the simple fact of how long the timer is, because if you pull it off there, you know, 15 hours still left, and it's been on there for, I put it on at the beginning of the episode, I believe. Or no, that was last step. That was last one. So, yeah. So it is, yeah, it is worth making the drying rack in my opinion. Because like I said, it's going to make the meat last a whole lot longer. You know, keep it good for you for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely recommend going on and doing that. See, we need 2 more aluminum. We got it right there. That's good. After this, we're gonna... oh, we got more aluminum on us. Okay, I need to put that away. Yeah, and that, like I said, it's been on the rack for a while. So, it actually lasts longer than that. So, I mean, ultimately, the best thing to make is ultimately the ration packs if you can get to that point, you know. The good one early on is the fish ration. That will fix you up pretty good early on, you know, and it's not that expensive to make. I mean, the fish ration is only, you know, right there, it's cooked fish, onion, cooked bacon, and mushroom. So it's really a good one too. Plus, there's no limit on there. You make that, you can make 100 of those and not have to worry about it. So, you know, it's kind of, that's definitely worthwhile of doing. So around day 10, yeah. Yeah, I would say, you know, you should be able, the only thing with the fishing pole is that you got to have, of course, you got to have some plastic to make it. You know, 5 iron fragments, 2 plastic. It's not much to make, but it does take iron fragments to make the fishing lures. So, and fishing on the game is really awesome. I love it. So, all right. Well, that's got that. That's pretty awesome. We got a decent amount there done. Go ahead. I'm going to move that. We're going to play a little bit of Tetris real quick. All you. I don't have any racks for, or storage chests for those yet, so, or the lead, and we got a bunch of lead. And we got a bunch of spoiled food there, wow. Okay, let's take that and that. Okay. Well, definitely, you know, if you do, pop on over to my Discord. I will share a link in my Discord to your channel, everything like that. And I will definitely come over there, subscribe to you, show you some love on there. I love to try to help support, you know, show love to small YouTubers and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely put a link out. Let the other people join in, you know. Come over, show you some love. You know, this is one of the, to me, this is one of the greatest communities on YouTube. I mean, you know, to me, it is. I love the community behind the infected. It's just really awesome. So many great people in here. Ooh, let's go ahead. Fill our clay extractors up. I need to get some more clay too going, don't I? I do. Let's go ahead. Ooh. We are good there. Okay, we are sitting awesome. There. Let's get that going. Oh, you are very welcome. You are definitely very welcome on there. Like I said, there, you know, me, Raichi does. Rufus, he has started making his on the infected, which he was doing farm sims. Before, he had switched over to the infected and everything like that. So, yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead. I need to make a box for cement. We are now starting to get to that point. You know, that's awesome. So let's get a little bit more lumber going on. Okay. Ooh, I got aluminum in here. I will take that. There we go. And let's go over. See, that's looking good. We are getting that going. I think I'm kind of good on sand at the moment, so. But once I get back, I'm gonna get a couple more of these. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me. There we go. All right. Well, you are now up to 20 subscribers, Ashley. So I just hit that subscribe button for you. Come on, everybody. Let's go over there. Show Ashley some love on her channel. Nice. Nice, definitely. And, of course, too, you know, hop on over to my Discord. I welcome all gamers to come and join us, you know, come pop over, join us on multiplayers, stuff like that. So, you know, definitely always welcome to come join. Oh, okay. All right, Ashley. That is all good. Yes, like I said, definitely come over, join us on there. It's all awesome. Because that's one of those names a lot of times that can go for both male and female. So I always, you know, like I said, I do apologize on there. All right. Let me get that moved around. And like I said, definitely always welcome to come and join us. And definitely go check out Ashley's channel. Check him out. All right, let's try to move that, see if that can get to where it needs to be, maybe. Of course, I need to delete out some... Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. Cobalt, cobalt. I only want to do 2... Well, I guess, you know... I mean... I've already got 2 other shelves, so why not? Let's just go ahead. Do... Yeah. I made them. So let's just do 3 shelves of cobalt. We'll do 3 shelves of aluminum, 3 shelves of coppers. You know, well, that's... Why not? Well, we might do 4 of aluminum, because we use a lot of aluminum. So, you know... Let's go ahead... Actually, let's go ahead and move this one. And there we go. So, I'm thinking... I kind of want to make... Bring that... Nope, nope, nope. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. That will work. We can do that. We can work with that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can work with that, alright. There. Let's do... I'm not going to do as much for the... Oh, no, you're fine. You don't... Yeah, it's all good, you know. Like I said, I love to help out other small YouTubers, stuff like that. That's a big thing that I really enjoy seeing and helping out everybody that I can. Because, you know, whenever I first started, I had, which I kind of ran across TBF and, you know, got talking to him on stuff and really, you know, he's helped me out a tremendous amount on there. So as I'm growing, I want to pay that back, you know, always want to pay it forward, stuff like that. And, you know, of course, there were other, you know, other great YouTubers that I kind of came up, you know, was watching and talking with and having a good time with that were bigger than me and helping me out get where I have been, you know, or have gotten right now. And another great YouTuber, if y'all have not checked him out, go over and show Raging Diesel some love. He does awesome, huge, I mean, he does absolutely massive builds on his. Definitely go check him out. He's one of those that, you know, I would not have gotten to where I am without him. Be honest on there. That's all that there is to it. I mean, without, you know, watching him and, you know, we've done a few things together, you know, as far as gaming, stuff like that. Just a truly awesome YouTuber. And he does not get the recognition that he deserves on there. You know, definitely if you have not and you are into the Infected a lot, definitely go check him out. The links are in the Discord. They are under, let's see, if you go in there, it is under, yeah. Gaming channels to check out. If you go into that, yeah, hop on over there. And welcome to the Discord. Definitely. There we are. I am over there at the moment. Whoop. Sitting a double wave. Oh, me. All right. But yeah, definitely. Which right now we have a multiplayer of Icarus going on. I've got a community server for that going on. So if you've got that, definitely come over and join. Let me see. I do have my community server for No One Survived, but we kind of finish out the season on that, so it's still welcome to anybody that wants to get on there and play, you know. But we aren't really doing any streaming on that or anything like that, any video content right now on it. We're just kind of taking a break from No One Survived. Of course, I've still got my, you know, solo playthrough that's going to be going on. Okay, but there we go. See, that's what I kind of got envisioned right there for that. And I kind of want to do... Let's see, we're going to... We need more planks. We need more planks. Let's go over, try to get a bunch of planks real quick. Oh yeah, live stream. I love doing live stream, especially on the Infected. I wish, like a lot of people, you know, I wish that the Infected was multiplayer, but you know, it's not, but it's all good. I just really enjoy... Oh yeah, OBS, it can be a little bit finicky. It does take a little while to get it in. And you can, of course, the big problem with OBS is whenever you have a Windows update. Oh my god. You have a Windows update and forget to set your mic back, and then you go and record a whole episode on one and don't realize that you have no volume, or you don't have yourself recorded on there and it's like, oh crap. A whole episode, yeah. So always double check to make sure your mic is recording before you start recording. Because I've done that a few times. I've known a few other YouTubers that have done that too. Another good hint on here, we are at 1,000 sand, 400 fragments. But if you go and you hit the H button, drop all that sand, usually it starts picking back up and starts doing again. Watch it call me a liar and not do it. Seriously? Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Just had to shut it back off and back on. Yeah, but that is a good way to get a bunch of iron in there. We got a whole crap load now. We are over on stones, but that's okay. Put these planks in here. Yeah, that's a good way if you don't want to pull your iron out of there yet. You can do that and not have to worry about it. And take this down here. Put him right here. Oh, I know, Joseph, I would too. But I still love playing it. And thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Yeah, it would be really great if they would make it multiplayer. Oh crap, I can't do that because, okay, yeah I can. Yeah I can. Okay, we're gonna cheese it just a little bit. Do this. Go ahead. We should be able to now put that wall down there. So you know what? I might leave that wall. Okay. No, I don't want to. Because I like having the light come through the windows, so yeah, let's remove that. I wonder, does that work for the doors too? Can you put a door there too? Like that with the wall? Build a wall there? Will you gonna allow me to? Yes, it is. Okay. I was unsure of that. Okay, but cool. We just need a couple logs. I got a couple down here. I do not have Twitch. I am pretty well strictly a YouTube. Yeah, do the YouTube thing. There we go. Let's kinda do that. And okay, I know that there's, yeah, right there. That's not gonna let me put that there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. You know what? Let's out. And let's do a, it's a shame that they don't have a half wall, half fill there, but that's okay. We can make this look alright right here. Come on, flip around. Flip around. There you go. Okay. Take these. That. Fill that in. Of course, that's going to be my little generator room area. So we're going to have to ceiling. Go ahead. Whole ceiling right there. Oop, saving lag. Yeah, it is. It is. It's just the sound from Twitch, yeah. Add that there. And if we have to, we can, of course, delete out that wall to get behind there if we have to. But yeah, there we go. That's kind of got that all figured up in there. You are a lead. So you're going to go right there. Of course, I'm looking at that. I guess I could have done the wall up there, because I'm going to have these shelves stacked up here anyways, so. What? Head. Do walls. Let's do a half wall here. Right there, and then I want to do railings right here. There. Of course, this staircase will be going here for long. That kind of gets us a little bit, you know, our forge room a little bit better. Down here. Yeah, I like that. Think that'll work out right. All right. Well, we have came to the end of the stream. I do want to thank everybody for coming in, chatting with me. Thank you to the new subscribers that have joined. Definitely welcome to the channel. Glad to have y'all here. And be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. And we will see everybody in the next one. And everybody have a wonderful night. And be sure to come in and join us on Saturday night stream, which it will be in Valheim. We'll be joining Biggles, which he's got us 4 locks with saddles now, so it's going to be fun. So be sure to join in.